What is going on, everyone? Excuse me. Heavy Metal Hotep back at it again with another video for you guys. Hope everybody is doing well. Everyone has had a peaceful, prosperous, and productive day. Before we get into the video, guys, just make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you do, you're a first-time subscriber, make sure that you click the bell so you get notified anytime that I go live or anytime I post a new video. So, without further ado, we're just going to get right into it. So as you guys see in the title of the video, um, tonight's episode is called "What It Do." Basically, this is going to be a three-part little series of episodes where we're basically going to talk about the different types of things that we do. So basically, the first part is going to be we're going to talk about doing things that you want to do. And that basically just, it's just things that you enjoy doing in your day-to-day life. Um, Essentially, things that you don't have to necessarily be motivated to do, things that you just naturally do on your own. So it's things that, say, you like your hobbies or different things you do to pass time, whatever that may be. So the first question would be, what do you actually enjoy doing? Whatever those things are, like whether it be, going for walks, hiking, you know, going to movies, binge watching some shows on a certain, platform, whatever, whether it be, Hulu or Netflix, Disney Plus, whatever it may be. So just think about these things, different things that you don't necessarily have to be motivated to do. You just naturally do them. You just find yourself wanting to go to these things, so to speak. You don't necessarily have to be told to do them or, coaxed to do them in any type of way. You just naturally go to it. It could even be something as simple as listening to music, right? Or writing. These are things that we do that we just find ourselves naturally gravitating towards them. We enjoy doing them. Um, and this first episode of this little three-part series, there's not really much to explain here. I mean, we all know the things that we enjoy doing, but it's the first part for another two parts that brings this whole thing to full circle. So think about the fact that whatever these things are, this thing or these different things, do you have to be told to do them? Now, obviously not if you want to do them, It's something that you're going to want to just go out and do or go towards. Naturally, you're probably not going to be having to be told to go and do said things, right? You'll probably find that you don't really need to be motivated to do that. Whatever that thing is, you'll probably find that, I mean, there's nothing there that really makes you want to do that thing outside of just being in that moment of doing said thing or activity or whatever it is. You're gonna find that these are things that you do naturally, right? A lot of people that like listen to certain different types of music, they'll find that in their day to day life, whether they're driving somewhere or going for a walk or whatever, they'll probably throw on some music, listen to their favorite artist, whatever it may be, and that's a lot of us. We just these are things that we just gravitate towards. Is it something that passes the time by? Is it something that like you'll start doing and then the next thing you know, it's an hour later and only feels like 15, 20 minutes? Is it something that just makes like the whole day? Sometimes like it could be a big activity. It can make the whole day fly by, you know? I mean, there is a saying that time flies when you're having fun, but is it one of those types of things where, you start doing the activity or whatever it is, and the next thing it's dark outside or something like that. And meanwhile, you started during when it was still light out. These are important things to think about because when it comes to, and I don't want to get ahead of myself because I want to save some of these other points for the next two videos. Um, but yeah, basically, these are things that we do, and there's nothing that makes us do it other than just wanting to do it in the first place. You know, these are things that we want to do, obviously. So, this first episode might seem a little weird. You guys might watch it, you know, after the stream or whatever, and it might just bear with me. It's the first part to another two parts, and it'll all click together. But this one is, again, like, we're talking about things that we want to do. There's not much to really go off of because it's something that we're going to end up doing because it's something that we want to do in the first place. We don't have to be told to do certain things that happen to be things that we want to do from the beginning, right? And I would say also be honest with yourself, right? Be honest with yourself. Make sure that if you find, if you say that you like doing certain things, like this thing or that thing, bird watching or, you know, hunting, anything really. If you find yourself, you know, saying that these are the things that you like, make sure that you're honest with yourself. You actually find yourself doing these things because you want to, naturally. You don't have to muster up some type of motivation to do it, right? You want to make sure that you're not just saying, oh, I like to do this, I like to do that, because maybe you want to seem cool or whatever, or you want to seem a certain kind of way. I mean, people have all types of weird reasons why they claim certain things. Not even to other people, but to themselves, right? Where they'll convince themselves that they're into a certain thing and they're not really into it. They just, for whatever their own reasons are, they convince themselves they want to do this or want to do that. They want to do this certain thing or that certain thing and don't even naturally do it. But anyway, you just want to be honest with yourself. You'll know. I mean, you just, if you just get out of the sense of trying to convince yourself of a certain thing or that you're into a certain thing, if you can get past that, you'll know, hey, I'm not really feeling this. I just say I like doing it just to maybe seem interesting or whatever it may be, right? Just be honest with yourself. Make sure that this is something that if you don't naturally go to it, if it's not something that you don't have to, if it's something that you have to like muster up motivation to do, you should honestly ask yourself, is this something that I'm really enjoying? Is this something that I really like to do? But yeah, so again, like I said, not much really to go off of. I mean, we're at what, like 8 minutes and 40 something seconds. So there's not much to really go off of, but I did want to, it's an important part. At the end of the day, you know, as a whole, this 3-part series as a whole, this still is an important part. A short part, kind of a self-explanatory part, but in the grand scheme of things, altogether, it's an important part nonetheless. So I just wanted to start off with this, just to get this one out of the way. There will be another 2 episodes for this mini series called What It Do. This little 3-part series, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. Because I'll be honest, I was having a conversation with one of my friends, and I was explaining to them these 3 different things that are types of things that we do in life. And I'm not going to spoil the title, but when I get to the next 2 videos, it'll all make sense, right? And when you think about these 3 different these 3 different things these 3 different types of things that we do, you'll start to be able to categorize the things in your life that you currently do. And I believe if you understand it better, then you'll be able to probably motivate yourself to do said things. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say that for this particular video right here, but for the next 2, certainly. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Anyone that's going to check this out after the stream, you know, I really appreciate it. Make sure that you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed before, first time subscriber, click the bell. Make sure that you turn on notifications so that you get notified when I do go live or post another video. So that is going to do it for tonight's episode of Motive Mondays. I hope that everyone has a peaceful, prosperous, and productive day tomorrow. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Hotep.